Okay, so today's card is the White Gold Dragon of Lyra, connecting you to your causal chakra, which is the gateway to spirit. So we'll see whether, increasing your Christ light is one of the pathways. We'll just see what they have to say. Yes, your connection to spirit and the beings that are making themselves known at this time is going to increase. We stated earlier because we note that there's been interference, and often interference comes when a certain message is being brought forward, that you need to connect your soul and your higher self so that you can understand why you have incarnated. Many of you bring forward these personalities to integrate with other beings in humanity, and then when you wake up, your higher self and your soul become a part of you. However, at this time, many of you are fighting this process because of fear, because your ego, your human self, your personality is trying to take control and stop the process. And we must say, with all the energy coming in, that this will be a discomfort to you. So we ask you to carry out a surrender, ask you to carry out the conversation with your soul and your higher self, to find out why you incarnated, to find out what you can do to help the world, to find out what work you need to still do on yourself to allow that integration. And if you need help from the Archangel Metatron or Serpent Bay to help you to connect your Akashic record and find out what it is that you are supposed to be doing at this time, then do so. There are plenty of meditations out there, or if you already know how to connect with the angels, just call their name and they will help you. But it is time now to activate your causal chakra, to connect more strongly with spirit, to find out the plethora of beings that you can interact with, because as your vibration rises, so more and more beings start to show themselves and interact with you. And they want you to help you move into the fifth dimension and beyond. And the divine, as always, knows and loves you as a perfect being. And they too say, but I'd like you to become more. Do you want to? And they are not berating you if you say, I'm a little bit scared. I don't know if I want to. Because they will be patient and they will wait. And if it is not in this lifetime, but the next lifetime, or many lifetimes later that you fully engage with this process, they will always be there waiting for you. They will always be there supporting you, always sending unconditional love, and always sending you the beings to help you in the physical as well as the energetic, so that you are always supported in what you do. All beings on this planet and through the many universes all receive this support from the divine. You are not alone. You are not thrown onto this planet by yourself. You are birthed onto this planet with a team that is vastly experienced. And especially as a light worker, your team is even more experienced because what you have agreed to do is something that they have agreed to support you in. And as you move along your path and your light increases, your Christ light grows, your inner light grows, your team will either grow with you or certain members will change and be replaced. And this is like any team that a person works with. If you were an Olympic athlete, you would start off as a child in a little gymnastics class and grow until you become an Olympic athlete, changing coaches, changing team members until you become the top of your field. And this is what happens when you're a light worker. You must understand that this is what goes on, that the beings who are to help you on your path remain, and those who have done their job and need to move to help others will fall away. And no one is ever thrown out with the bathwater, shall we say. They are moved to another person, another team, another requirement so that their expertise is used to help someone else. So do not feel guilty when one of your team members, your spirit team members, is moved on to someone else. They have done what they need to do with you, got you to a certain point, and now someone who is more specialised in that area is moving in, and they are off to help someone else who needs their guidance. So we also ask that you try and set yourself a task every day of talking to your higher self. Many of you have not connected to your higher self because you are worried that it will tell you things that will change your life. And this is the truth, it will change your life. But you must have the conversation so that you can negotiate with your higher self what is best for you as a human being. There will be times when you cannot negotiate because you are required to do something. But on the whole, if you have your discussion with your higher self and explain to them that the situation you are in is not advisable to be moved into something more dramatic because of XYZ. You know what your life is like, and your higher self and you can then discuss whether or not it is a problem that needs to be addressed or whether it is something that can be managed so that you still move in the right direction. But we would say have the conversation, talk to your higher self, find out with your team what it is that your mission is, because many of you have not asked what your mission is either. And this is why you must have the conversations. You must be brave, you must sit in meditation, and you must talk. Some of you may be able to just talk to your higher self and your team without meditating. You just move into that vibration. But have the conversation, have the chat, and ask them to be very clear about what it is they're telling you. No confusion. Get them to tell you exactly what it is that you need to know, and then it is up to you whether you continue on the journey. But we, as always, say we want you to continue on the journey, but we will not berate you if you say you can go no further and are happy at the point that you reach. So we will leave you there. Oh, so appreciate Christ-like. But if you feel that you've gone as far as you feel you can go, then they won't berate you. But it would be nice if you went further. Bye for now.